No sign of captured mayflies or anyone else. I don't like this. I think we just walked into a trap.
Yes, that is exactly what you've gone and done. Not without a little prodding, of course. But I need to thank you for inviting me to your safe haven. Without you, could I have met that girl so soon? I am sorry it's come to this. I enjoyed our time together, truly. But what I have planned next is far too important to be thwarted by you and your friends. So now, the sacrifice for the greater good is called for. It's time for you to die. Again.
We made it out in one piece. That's the good news. But I think our friend Mary just betrayed us. If Mary and Rosetta are creating monsters like that, then we'll need to keep getting stronger if we're going to take them down. Taking on another Transcendent is the best way I can think of to do that. The nearest settlement from here is Tallgrass. Maybe we should try there. head back to Tallgrass and tell Claire.
Ah, there you are. Klein's gone missing. There are all kinds of rumors, but the leading theory is that he was actually helping the Silent Beast. So, he really was feeding his own people to a Transcendent? Holy crap! I knew he was a bad mayor, but I didn't know he was that bad. This'll be one hell of a bombshell for the residents here. But at least they're safe now. This is your reward, Mayfly. I always keep my word.
This is bullshit. You just got here yesterday. Now they're making you a guard?
I didn't get here yesterday. I've been here since whatever. That doesn't matter. The mayor himself told me to report here for duty. Go cry to Dennis about it if you want.
Oh, yeah? Great. Another outsider. What do you want? Then go bother someone else. I have a duty to carry out here.
Yeah, well, so do I. And I'm not leaving.
Fine. Stand here all you like. I'm not leaving either.
What are you doing here? The mayor thinks he can hire some mercenary to scare us off? Trent? He's a former Rosetta goon who took over the settlement out of nowhere. And now he's brought in so many outsiders that we're running out of supplies. But you'd know all about that already, wouldn't you? Tell Trent we're not scared of you, and we're not giving in.
Yes, can I help you? That's one way of putting it. We've already had 2 riots. Now it feels like we're on the verge of a civil war. You may have run into a man named Dennis Mobley. He's the leader of Blackfell's oil workers. He claims I took over Blackfell and let in more outsiders than we can support. Now he's instigated a strike that's crippled the settlement. Trying to get an outsider like you to restore order would only kick up this hornet's nest. No, the only way this will end is if Dennis backs off.
Hey, sorry to butt in. I run the settlement's restaurant. Why don't you meet me there and we'll discuss the problem? Good, you're here. This might sound crazy, but I think I know why the settlement's tearing itself apart. Blackfell was founded by my uncle, Ted Holt. He was real. I swear he was real. But now, it's like he never existed. No one remembers him. This whole conflict between Dennis and Trent, I think it's related to the amnesia about my uncle. I don't know. There's more to it than just memory loss. Everyone here is getting angrier, too. Like their grudges are the only things they can remember. Take Trent and Dennis. They used to be super close, but now it's like they're blood enemies. Something weird is causing all this. So, I've marked down any places I could remember with a connection to my uncle. One of them might be related to our troubles here. If you can check them out, I'd be glad to reward you for your help.